What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Got this quote from somewhere. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it's better to be a lonely lion than a popular sheep. We're going to talk about that here in a second.
Yo, stay focused, man's on a mission. Wavy like the ocean, ain't got time for inhibition. Eyes on a prize, lock it in your vision. Straight up, man, that's gotta make a decision. Stay focused, man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow. Gotta take the lead and I gotta steal the show.
Like I said, I don't know where this quote came from. And I don't know who said it or what. If you know, let me know. But I don't know where it came from. Just saying. But I want to steal it. I want to borrow it, use it. You know what? I just want to use it. Okay. But it's like, I tell my kids a lot, all the time, that it's better to have like a few good friends than hundreds of bad ones. You know what I mean? It's, just have a few good friends because it's quality. It's quality, not quantity. So it's better to have just a few select good friends than it is bad ones. And like they said in Dazed and Confused, it's quality, not quantity. That's why that's written up there. It's quality. It's better to have a few quality friends than a whole bunch of bad ones. So quality, not quantity. What's up, guys? Hey, listen, since I got you, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? I'm trying to shoot for that 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It costs you nothing. It's free. It takes you like 5 seconds. It just hit it, smash it, caress it, whatever you gotta do. Just do the things. The YouTube stuff. Smash that subscribe button, as they say, or hit it, or like I said, caress it, or whatever other kinky little things you want to do with it. But hey, if you do that kinky stuff with it, we don't need to know about it. You can keep that to yourself. Just whatever you do, just subscribe. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to get that 6,000. That would be awesome if I can get that by the end of the year. It's my little goal for the year. It's September, end of September, so it gives me 3 months to try and get that. So if you wouldn't mind, hit the button. Do the YouTube stuff. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love you. I couldn't be doing this without you. I wouldn't be doing this without you. And I appreciate every single one of you. And anyway, appreciate you. Back to the show. Why a lonely? I mean, why be not necessarily lonely, but why a lonely lion? Now, don't get me wrong, people are good to have, especially like in the prepper community. The preppers, they like to have like a lot of people. They like to have, prepper groups. You got to have a lot of people in a prepper group. But the more you get, you have that potential risk of not knowing each other very well. And you could have trust issues, and because you don't know if they're good people or not. I mean, seriously, you don't know if they could be, they could be bad people. It could be a friend of a friend of a friend that, comes and goes in your group, and you may not know that person. You may have no idea who this person is. But, so it can be a bad thing to have a lot of people, I mean, it's a good thing because then that makes everybody's job a little easier. But you can run into some trust issues. And people can turn on you. People, even if they're your friend, they can start to talk to other people, and then they can kind of turn on you. And that's where trust issues come into play. So, and to have a lot of people, I mean, if you could trust a lot of people, if you could find the right people, that would be ideal. Find the right people, do it, find the people that you care about. Find the people that care about you, the people that actually want to be there. You know what I mean? Not the people that are just there because you have all the stuff and they don't have anything, so they're just along for the ride. Because those are the people that are going to turn on you the most. Says me. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's all about fighting the right people. You know. Anyway, that's really, it's better to be a lonely lion than a popular sheep. Popular sheeps, they just kind of go with the crowd, and if we're talking like politics, or anything, be the lone wolf. Not necessarily in a bug out situation. I don't like the lone wolf in a bug out. You're gonna die if you do that, but be the one that doesn't just go with the grain, don't fight all those people that we just go where we're told. We just do what we're told to do. We just, that's another way it's looking at it, is the popular sheep just kind of go where they're told. They're the brainwashed ones. They're the ones that just follow along, just do what they're supposed to do. Where you've got your select few that actually, want to, do their own thing, and they're the ones that really stand out against the grain and don't, and those are the people you want. You want the ones that are good. You don't want these people that just play along. It's like, back in the COVID days, there were those, I don't want to get too much into the COVID thing, but there were those people that, just did what they were told. They just did what they were told by the government, and it's, those are the popular sheep. They got lots of people, and they just go with the flow and go with the crowd. And you had those select few that, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Sorry. And those are the people that, if that's your thing, you want on your side. You don't want to be in the crowd. You don't want to, personally, I hate crowds. I'd rather just come home, stay home, and, whatever. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. That's the video. Kind of keeping it short today. It's kind of a, pretty self-explanatory topic. Lonely wolf or a lonely lion is better than a popular sheep. Not much more to say to that. Hit the subscribe button, if you like it. Do me a favor. It'll cost you nothing. Take you like 5 seconds. And again, there is the super button down below, and if you want to donate a few bucks, because I do pay for everything. I do all this myself. I'm starting to get into a little bit of editing and stuff. So but I'm learning it all myself. I don't have people, behind the cameras. It's all just me. So I'm trying to, every little bit helps. And if you can't do financially, or if you don't want to do financially, no pressure. Just hit that subscribe button. Take 5 minutes, 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. If it takes you 5 minutes to hit a subscribe button, you shouldn't be watching YouTube. But anyway, like I said, just hit the button. 5 seconds. You got nothing to lose. If you want, subscribe. Watch me. If you don't like me, click the unsubscribe. No harm, no foul. I still love you. I love all of you. I wouldn't be doing this without you. Even you. Yes, you. I see you. I see you over there. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, just hit the button. Just do me a favor and hit that button. I'm trying to hit that 6,000 before the end of the year. I'm getting pretty close. At time of this recording, I'm a couple hundred away, a few hundred. I don't know, but if I get that by the end of the year, 6,000, yeah, that may not sound like much, but to me, that's a huge milestone. I mean, a guy like me, I'm surprised I'm even where I'm at. We are growing slowly, but we're growing. We get a few new subs every day, so we're nothing major. I know there's those out there that have millions and millions of subscribers, but anyway, starting to ramble. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.